there is hope, there is always hope. And there is peace in the storm, in the storm. No, don't forget, He is Lord, He is Lord of all. Come on, say it. There is a King of glory, there is a God who saves, one who is strong and mighty. Freedom is in His name, so open the gates of heaven, lift up a shout of praise. There is a lion roaring, Jesus the King of glory. So lift your eyes, stand in awe, stand in awe. Oh, there is one, only one, where my help comes from. Look up, lift your eyes, oh say, there is a King of glory, there is a God who saves, one who is strong and mighty. Freedom is in His name, so open the gates of heaven, lift up a shout of praise. There is a lion roaring, Jesus the King of glory. There's no one like Him. Nations bow, mountains shake at the sound of just one name. Over all, Jesus reigns. I know. Come on. Your nations bow, mountains shake at the sound of just one name. Over all, Jesus reigns. I know. Who is the King of glory? It's the Lord, strong and mighty. The Lord, mighty in battle. This is our King. This is the King of glory. Come on, sing to Him, church, say, there is a King of glory, there is a God who saves, one who is strong and mighty. Freedom is in His name. Open the gates of heaven, lift up a shout of praise. There is a lion roaring, Jesus the King of glory. There is a lion roaring, Jesus the King of glory. Oh, just one word, you calm the storm that surrounds me. Just one word, the darkness has to retreat. Oh, just one touch, I feel the presence of heaven. Just one touch, my eyes were open to see. My heart can't help but believe. There's nothing that our God can't do. There's not a mountain that He can move. Oh, praise the name that makes a way. There's nothing that our God can't In just one touch, my eyes were open to see. My heart can't help but believe. Come on, there's nothing that God can't do. There's not a mountain that He can't move. Oh, praise the name that makes a way. There's nothing that our God can't do. Oh, I know there's nothing that our God can't do. There's not a prison wall He can't break through. Oh, praise the name that makes a way. There's nothing that our God.
I'm Brent from Pocalla.
And I'm Megan from not Pocalla. Conversation. Rewind.
So tonight we're going to continue watching what we let's pick it up top one more time. It's so close.
Okay? You look tired.
I look bad.
Ready? 3.
We want to thank you so much. Okay. I'm sorry. Examples in Scripture where we see God being patient. Where are they, Jonah?
Don't forget to sign up for camp. Megan?
Okay, we're gonna cut that back in, but it's fine.
I'm sorry. Stop it, stupid! We gotta cry on video, jump it! Twice!
So we have. Nope, that's not it. Keep going. Let's do it again. Oh no, my brain's thinking. Don't put this in.
Oh, you're just giving me more fuel.
Like, where else in Scripture do you see God being patient with people?
Oh my god! That was out of nowhere!
Hey, Megan, what do you got for us?
So we miss worship. I can't talk. Why can't I ever talk whenever we do this?
Yo, it's about to get Pentecostal up in here.
Hey, students, it's the...
It's not just me.
Hey, we hope that something that you saw just encourages you and allows you to just have some peace about your day. Oh, crap. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, let's start over. Ready? Shut up. Let's start over.
Maybe?
Wait, what am I saying?
Say, hey, all right, as we enter this time of worship, we have...
Don't you use that. Don't you, Delmar?
Can I do that? I tried to be calm.
Why'd you walk out?
I'm Brent from Pocalla.
And I'm Megan from not Pocalla. Conversation. Rewind.
So tonight we're going to continue watching what we let's pick it up top one more time. It's so close.
Okay? You look tired.
I look bad.
Ready? 3.
We want to thank you so much. Okay. I'm sorry. Examples in Scripture where we see God being patient. Where are they, Jonah?
Don't forget to sign up for camp. Megan?
Okay, we're gonna cut that back in, but it's fine.
I'm sorry. Stop it, stupid! We gotta cry on video. Jump in. Twice!
So we have. Nope, that's not it. Keep going. Let's do it again. Oh god, I don't know. My brain's thinking. Don't put this in.
Oh, you're just giving me more fuel.
Like, where else in Scripture do you see God being patient with his people?
Oh my god! That was out of nowhere!
Hey, Megan, what do you got for us?
So we miss worship. I can't talk. Why can't I ever talk whenever we do this?
I'm Brent from Pocalla,
And I'm Megan from Loring Mill,
and this is Student Worship Announcements.
Viral Edition.
All right, guys, don't forget, we still got camp coming up, April 21st through the 26th.
As Brent gives thanks with a grateful heart, let's just look at the dates again because those dates didn't seem right. Sometimes we all get messed up or we say the wrong things, but the actual dates are June 21st through the 26th, and we want you to sign up for camp. Don't hold back. If it gets canceled, you'll get your money back, but we still want you to go. We still want you to sign up. So let's get back to the announcements.
And we are still doing our incentives. Now, don't worry about if camp is going to get canceled or anything, because if it does, you will get your full 100% refund back. We have been guaranteed that will happen. So don't forget to sign up so you can still get your incentives, such as like picking your bunk, riding in the party car with me, getting pizza, playing paintball, and getting an exclusive camp shirt. So don't forget to sign up for camp.
Hey guys, we really want to worship with you, so come join us on our watch party on the student worship page at 9:45 on Sunday. We're really excited to worship with you.
We have another Bible study that just started this Monday, but don't be discouraged. You can still join us. So check out our Facebook page and Instagram to get the information and come and join Joe, Beth, Josh, and Matt for that Bible discussion. Hey students, if the stream wasn't enough for you, come and join us over there at the Pocalla Student Ministry page at 6 p.m. for Zoom calls. We love to see you, hang out, see how your week went, and get a little Bible discussion. So we hope to see you there.
So my name is Drew, and this is my story. I've grown up in church basically all my life. Until I was 4, I went to a Methodist church. Really, to be completely honest, just because it was the closest church to us. So at about 5, we started coming to Alice Drive, and I felt like this was it. This was family immediately. So my dad, he's played on the praise band forever. He's been coming here, and he's been a member here for 40 years almost. Anyway, one day, it was early February. I was about 8, so about 2008, 2009. Me and my mom, it was a Sunday. We were walking in the lobby of the church, and I turned to her. We just stopped, and I turned to her, and I was like, I think I'm ready. Previously, she had asked me multiple times if I was ready to go talk, if I was ready. And I felt like at that time and at that point, it was time. It was just time for me to go. And so we went to Scott Shipes' office, who was the children's pastor at the time. And he sat down, we sat down, and he ran me through the sinner's prayer. Basically how that goes is that I believe in God the Father, that he has come and he sent Jesus, his son, to die for me, and I asked for forgiveness. To me, that was just, at that point, that was just words. It wasn't really, for me, it wasn't really true. So it was our first time going to student life at Wake Forest, so that was about 2013, so probably about my 8th grade or 9th grade year. One night I had felt like it was finally time, and at that point it was finally real, that my faith was actually real. So that night I sat down and I actually nailed it down. I was like, this is at the point to where not God forgave me already when he died on the cross, not when I say something, not when I say this prayer, but at that point when he died, he took on all of my sins. I'm not going to let anything in my past define me. So it was my 10th grade year, and I had been on the leadership program or the lead team for a good probably 4 or 5 years. I had started on the tech team when I was in 6th grade. So it came to one night, and the student worship team, they really needed a drummer. So I was like, hey, I play drums. So one night, after the mix, which is the service that we have here after the mix, I came in and I ran through one of the songs that was a part of the audition process. And then we went into the next steps room, and we talked, and at that point I felt like God had called me to do that, to play drums, to use my talents that he'd given me to praise and worship him. So we had done that. So it had been in the next week I was in here and I was playing. So it was later that year, later my sophomore year, in early May, we were sitting in Mr. George's classroom during one of our life groups, one of our life group meetings, and Miss Lana came to the door and pulled Mr. George out, and then nobody at that time knew what was going on in our class, at least. So Mr. George came back in, and basically he sat down and he just broke down at that point. He started crying. And at that time he told us that one of my best friends, who was actually at my house the previous week, that she had a seizure in her bathtub getting ready for church that morning, getting ready to come that morning, and at that point she had basically passed away. And let me tell you, you want to know community, Alice Drive, throughout that week and the years to follow, they've just helped me, and not only me, but others through that. I'm not going to, like I said earlier, I'm not going to let what happened to me or what I've done in the past define me anymore, but I'm going to look up at the cross and what Jesus did, and I'm going to let that define me. I'm not going to say, oh, woe is me because I've done all this. No, because Jesus on that day, on that cross, most of the time we don't see the physical, we just see the physical side of things, but not the spiritual side. So Jesus came down and he spent 33 years on this earth, and then he got nailed to a wooden cross. But not only that, he came in and he took upon all of our sins. And what I've done in the past was taken away and forgiven that very day. What are you going to do about that? My name is Drew, and that's my story.
Hey guys, my name's Tony Bridges and this is my story. When I was growing up, I never really felt like I fit in at all. My friends were just off and on, and I never really had a steady group that I hung out with. I had one or two friends that I might see here and there and that I would hang out with when possible, but I never really had someone to have my back. Growing up through grade school, I was bullied a lot, and that made me feel like I needed to be popular, maybe to stop that bullying. And when I was in middle school, I lost most of my friends. And when I got to high school, I felt like it was a new beginning, somewhere that I could start gaining friends. So I started looking for them in the wrong ways. For about 2 years, off and on, I struggled with self-harm, and it was only so that I could find other people that self-harm that might become friends with me. I also struggled with smoking. I experimented with drugs and alcohol, all just in the pursuit of validation through my popularity. I never really found that validation. I never felt like I was getting what I was looking for. And when I came to church and the people that were around me didn't act the way that I acted, I felt like they just didn't like me either, and that I wasn't going to be validated by them. So I just stopped enjoying church, and I found every excuse I could not to go. My late junior year in high school, I started finding some real friends, and they changed my life forever, and they're still in my life, and they're changing it every day. And I just thought I finally gotten lucky. I thought I'd finally done something that gave me friends that I needed, and I thought I'd done something myself. But the summer between senior year in high school and college, I went to summer camp with that same church that I didn't feel like I was fitting in there. I felt like my friendships would sprout from that. I thought I was going somewhere that I could find more friends my age. And when I got there, I didn't find a friend my age at all. I found a friend that has always been and always will be. When I was at summer camp, I saw that I had been looking for validation in friends on this earth and friends that weren't what I needed to have, and that Jesus had given me friends that would always be there and would always have my back. But over all of that, I realized that Jesus, having died on the cross for me, he gave his life for me so that I wouldn't have to do anything to be validated. I learned that my validation doesn't come from the people around me. It comes from the one and only true God. And that changed my life. Ever since then, yes, I've struggled. I'm not gonna say I don't. I struggle every day with anxiety and depression off and on. But I never feel alone anymore, because now I know that not only have I been given friends that will never leave me, I also have one friend that has always been there and always will be. I went from seeking my validation in people, seeking my validation in the things that I do, to seeking validation in and through Jesus, who gave his life for me, and I could never be more thankful. That's my story.
Hi, I'm Brent Chappell, and this is my story. So, the first time I ever heard about Jesus was actually when I played t-ball. See, our coach asked us to love Jesus and to accept him into our heart. And being back a kid back then, I was like, okay, sure, that sounds good. So I invited him into my heart, and I thought, hey, I'm a Christian. Great, I'm saved. That was all the spiritual growth I did for 23 years. See, I didn't really go to any churches. Growing up, I tried a few, but, none of them really clicked with me, or I never really felt wanted. So I was like, oh, whatever, I got this. I'll do my own thing. Never really got into trouble until about my senior year, where I kept trying to toe that line. Kept seeing how far I could push it. And when I got to college, I was basically trying to see if I could jump over it. See, I was making some lifestyle choices, some life decisions, and some very bad habits. And one night when I was trying to drive home from those choices, I almost died. I woke up the next morning, looked outside and saw what those lifestyles was leading me to. And see, right then and there, I was like, okay, I got to stop this. This cannot keep happening. I almost died living this way. Time to change. And I was like, all right, Jesus had to have intervened in some way, shape, or form. There's got to be something out there for me. All right. Well, even so, I never sought him out. Never went for a church, never even opened the Bible. Until my mother looked at us and said, this family needs church. She was right. So we decided to give a few of them a shot. None of them really clicked. But then my parents remembered going to Alice Drive back when it was at USC Sumter. They remember Pastor Clay, and they enjoyed him, so we decided to go and check him out. And oh boy, that first Sunday, Pastor Clay did not hold back on the first-time guests, I'll tell you that. See, he was talking about doing a relentless self-evaluation. And when I decided to do that, my gosh, did I get torn down. I realized that I was claiming to be a Christian and talking the talk, but I was not doing anything to spiritually grow or to know Jesus. So after that Sunday, I was convinced. A couple weeks later, my parents and I would decide to join Alice Drive as a family. And then the day came in May 2013. They were offering an open baptism. And I have never been drawn to that stage like ever before. I asked Pastor Clay to baptize me, and let me tell you, I felt the sins wash away when I arose. I felt that power from Jesus' blood dying on the cross for our sins wash away all the past I had. And I felt a huge weight off my shoulders knowing that I am not going to be judged for the actions I took back in high school and college. And ever since then, I enjoyed being at this church. So I decided to start serving, was a host, part of the parking lot, welcoming, was a life group leader. And then I was extremely humbled and honored to be nominated as a deacon and to serve as one. Things were going great. Found a church, good life group, family was doing so well, my life was doing so well, and I found love. Things were going well. Well, we all know what happens when you're at your peak. There will be valleys. And 2017 was the lowest valley I had ever been in. I had never felt so unloved, broken, and defeated. And I honestly did not know what to do. I sat there contemplating if I should even go back to church. If I would even be welcomed as a man who is divorced. I contemplated going back to my old lifestyle just to numb the pain. But here's the beauty about God and when you're in a valley. He's never gone. He's there for you. See, God had a plan the whole entire time. There was this campus being launched out at Pocalla. And I was actually asked to come and serve on that. I didn't want to be honest. But when I saw that this church truly meant a place of grace, I was convinced. God had a plan. And I'm so thankful that He's always there with me. You see, because me going to Pocalla and serving led to a mission trip, which led to student ministries, which led to awesome friends. I'm so blessed I have so many 3 a.m. friends in Delmar Pete, Matt Sprinkle, James Smotherland. And I have the honor of being the Pocalla campus intern. And through that I get to work with 2 more 3 a.m. friends with James McMillan and Josh Caldwell. See, these last 7 years since I started my walk with Christ, they've been great. But they show me that I will have low times, but God is with me. And God has blessed me with this church, with these friends, and it's helped me take so many next steps. Whenever I'm feeling down, don't know what to do, I just look back and know, well, God had all this planned for me these last 7 years. I can't wait to see what He's got for the rest of my life. So, I'm Britt Chappell. That's my story.
Late December back in '63. What a very special time for me, as I remember what a night. Oh, what a night. You know, I didn't even know her name, but I was never gonna be the same. What a lady, what a night.
Hey! What's up? Dude, you were supposed.
Sorry. Whoops.
Oh,
Whoopsie. Yeah, Whoopsie is right. Welcome to the stream. We were definitely paying attention the whole time. We weren't dancing. Okay, yeah, yeah. Nothing about Frankie Valley and the Four Seasons going on over
They
here.
said we're matching.
Who's matching? Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Same design.
nah, it's close.
Close enough. Close. But 2 people did say that. 2 people did.
People,
Love to see the beard is growing back.
Ooh.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
it's a coming and it's a going.
I feel like we should sing the doxology now, Bailey. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Josh's beard is returning and his mustaches.
If you want to see someone sing the doxology, go to the Facebook page for Alice Drive. Scroll down about a month and a half ago when Charlotte put a Zoom call of the whole staff singing the doxology, and all you hear is Sprinkles singing with Clay, and it was awful. So feel free to go and listen to that.
I was mouthing. I had no idea. I was just, oh, man.
Yes. So as you know, tonight is Brent's last night. Yeah! I mean,
It's your last night?
Yeah.
With students, yes.
You weren't even going to tell me?
I'm sorry. I didn't want to break your heart.
It's too late. Matt's heart is broken.
Chapel is sorry.
Josh is sad to see him go, but Josh is so excited that we get to bring Tony into the fold.
Matt is stoked that Tony is joining.
Yes.
Tony didn't think that was loud.
That's how excited he is.
Oh, my bad.
Tony goes summer camp. Tony walk uphill with Josh. Tony be dead. I told Tony the other day, Tony said, I guess I'm going to start using the Stairmaster now. I was like, me too. Or I'm going to get my father-in-law's golf cart and hook it up to drive it on the back of my truck and bring it with us.
Hey, I'm just going to get a cane and then look at the golf cart and say, guys, my knee.
Oh, yeah. No, never mind.
Stormy, JB is on her way back. She will be back. I did not bully her out of here.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Jerk.
Look at that stuff. Meanie, cotton-headed ninny muggins.
Whoa.
I know, right? So I'll let you kind of lead it tonight, Josh. You wanna
Cool. So we are. Hey, Carl. Hey, Matt needs to glue sprinkles to his face. Wow, these jokes keep getting better and better.
Josh.
What are you, Christina Kane? Both.
Are you saying that?
I'm saying both, Josh.
I love how Tony's head is blocking my head.
Alright, so
Oh, hold
I
on.
don't even know what I was gonna say now.
There we go.
Josh is sarcastic. That's what I was going with.
There you go. Yeah, so as many of you know, Brent tonight is his last night on the stream, and then Sunday will be his last day as the Pocalla intern.
Actually, no, I'm not.
And Tony will be our summer intern. So tonight we're just gonna let you guys. You see the number there on the phone? You see the number there on the screen.
George, did you see the number on the phone?
Drew, what were in those ice creams you gave us?
Honestly, the milk was spoiled.
Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat or to text the phone number below. These guys are here and willing to answer any questions you might have.
So where is Brent going?
Away. No,
We got tired of paying him, so we told him he had to leave.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Nah, I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be there on Sunday mornings helping out at Pocalla, and then on Wednesday nights over there at Lori Mill helping out with the students. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just stepping back and from that capacity and just being more of a volunteer now.
Yeah, 1 day a week was a lot for Brent, so he's got to just chill out a little bit. I'm just playing with you, buddy. You know I love you.
Look at that stare.
1 day a
I
week.
know. Yeah, I love you. 1 day. Yeah.
Finish your questions for Tony.
Yeah.
I got a question for Tony.
Okay. Come on, get on up here, Tony.
Yeah,
Get on up here,
Tony.
Tony Baloney.
Homeboy.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me fix something.
All right. Oh, you fixed it.
There we go.
Is it fixed?
Yeah. Poor JB gonna be the only lady. Bless her heart.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
But she's like one of us, though.
She all right.
Yeah.
She'll be good.
Yeah, she'll
I'll
be
be
fine.
nice to her, guys.
JB is excited.
Yeah. Oh, I never told JB about Tony. Does she know?
Oh,
I don't know.
she does now.
She doesn't. Well, I don't know if she does now.
Call her.
She should be.
We should call her.
Oh, let's call her.
Okay.
Call her on stream. Hold on, guys. We're gonna call.
Should I FaceTime her?
FaceTime.
Yeah, let's FaceTime her. Wait, she's driving.
No, her hubby's driving.
Oh, her hubby went up to get her?
Yeah.
I did not know
That's a
that.
good man.
He flew in.
Oh, what a good dude. Well, then we should Zoom her so we can put her on screen.
Oh, well, you try zooming her then. Or we'll tell her we'll zoom her.
You got a question?
Oh,
Even
no,
when
you got some
JB is.
encouragement, Tony. I'll read it to you in just a second.
Alright.
The anticipation kills Tony.
It does.
Jobeth just isn't answering. I don't know what you're doing. Even when JB is gone, Matt's still shady. Stormy, you're shady.
Oh.
Thank you.
Gosh.
Yeah.
By the way, I liked your prom dress. It was beautiful. Just thought I'd say that.
All right. So, I don't know if do you remember Scooter?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. So Scooter said, Tony, I just want to thank you for being the nicest guy to me when I needed someone to motivate me during marching band season of 2018.
Oh, man, Scooter, I love you, buddy. Man.
He's watching on YouTube.
Good job, man. Good job motivating people.
So you're going to have to Zoom call her. Try and
You're never truly off the clock when you're with Alice Drive. Is that so?
Technically, yeah.
Love you, Stormy. Love you.
No, that.
What about me?
No, you didn't compliment her dress.
Oh. And she thinks that you're mean to JB.
Yep.
Been mean to me the whole time.
Stormy, the only thing that would have made your dress better is if your face mask was the color of your dress.
Dang.
Very constructive criticism.
Yeah, very constructive. Would have made it even cooler if it was the same fabric.
Tony, what are you looking forward to the most at camp?
At camp?
Yes.
Silly seven.
Dude. I ain't about that. But, I mean, having, like, just chill time is always my favorite when doing stuff like that. Like, going and everyone's sitting in a big group and just talking about whatever and, like, building that connection, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's real fun.
And we get to do that a lot at Look Up. Because it's not like we're all, like, we're running. I don't know, you said you went to one camp before?
Yeah.
Was it like you went all over the place a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
all day
so-
long.
At college? Did you ever go to Student Life with us?
No, it was at Crossroads at Anderson.
Oh, okay.
Well, here it's a lot laid back, a lot more free time, a lot more
Yeah.
time to do things.
That's
It's
awesome.
really cool.
We're gonna go off campus a couple days. 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, and I'm driving the party car.
No,
So
you are not.
yes, I
And I'll
am.
be like,
Oh, you
sitting
didn't
on
tell him? We talked about this. You said he was gonna pull the trailer, so it'd be better if I drove my truck, so I'd have the party car. You never told him, Matt. You're supposed to tell him.
You got any more questions?
Matt. Tomorrow is Tony's birthday.
It is.
What?
What?
Good segue.
Yeah. This is.
Well, then I think we should all sing Tony happy birthday.
All right, sing
excited.
with us in the chat.
Wait, we'll sing it as the type chats it. Go. Josh should drive the party car. Thank you, Stormy.
Dang.
2 party cars. Hey.
Hey, we could.
Which car has the better party?
However, there is a rule for the party car.
Yes.
No phones!
No phones. Christy Williams said happy birthday, Tony.
Oh, thank you.
I feel Josh. Safer. Oh.
Oh, happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tony.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Hey.
Go.
Josh's better party car. Thank you for not making complete sentences. Happy birthday. Oh, never mind. I thought you were saying something else.
Happy birthday. All right.
Oh, I wish we had some cake to give you.
I mean,
I have a nutty bar. I have a moon pie I could put a candle in. Would you like a banana?
oh, dude.
Sweet.
You can have one banana. I have 4 kids. Put these back.
But you have to eat the entire banana on camera.
The entire what?
Banana.
Banana.
I gotta eat the banana.
The banana.
I'm
What are they
not-
teaching? What are they teaching you over there at CSU there, Drew?
Not
Oh,
English.
Not
A,
English.
N, A, N, A, A.
The whole thing.
Like an apple?
Yeah.
All right, Tony. So answer this question for me. What are you most scared about being the summer intern? What scares?
And I can see you too.
No one was hiding anything. Probably like talking in front of people. Yeah.
Talking in front of people.
Yeah, like okay, not like
Happy early birthday, Tony.
not like talking in front of people like we are right now, but like trying to have serious conversations, you know? Because I'm always worried about like, am I gonna say the right thing, and like, am I gonna like, am I doing the right thing? Am I saying what I need to?
Yeah.
So that's probably what's scariest to me.
Yeah. Stormy said, "Have y'all prepared Tony and Drew for Cry Night at LOL? LUL." Look up Lodge. Okay. Oh, I thought that was like lol, you know?
Laughing
So everyone keeps calling it Cry Night. For me, it was really sweaty. My butt hurt from sitting on those wood trees. And I was ready to go to the canteen and get a Mountain Dew because I had no caffeine all day long. And they didn't open the caffeine that night.
Was this the same day that Brent showed you the shortcut?
No, that was the first day.
That was the first day.
Yeah.
You did that to him on the first day? Hey, if Brent comes up to you while you're at camp and says, hey, let's take the shortcut. Don't.
And if you want to know about the shortcut, ask Sarah McMillan, because she also went on the shortcut with me. It was not short. And there was no... I probably cut a couple things.
It was more
It
vertical.
was shorter, but yeah.
I cut a couple things. And then Brent fat shamed me on video.
Oh man.
That's why he doesn't get to drive the party bus this year.
It all makes sense. I get it now.
We can laugh about it now. It's not a big deal to me anymore.
Man.
It's a death walk. You're exactly right.
That is not a shortcut.
Yes. See, but I didn't know it was a death walk until Brent was already there going, You know? I think I was one deep breath away from a heart attack.
Jay said our sound keeps going in and out. He also said, be nice to Stormy. Stormy, how much did you pay Jay? Like, what is going on there?
What's going on here?
You put chalk on his wall.
Chalk on his wall.
He has a cross.
Yeah.
That's true. You did put chalk on his wall, Stormy.
They were just decorating.
Hey, no, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, I believe Clay even saw it, and he was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Brent, what's one thing you're going to miss about working as the intern?
Matt.
You're going to miss Matt?
Yep.
You didn't even work with Matt.
I thought you were coming to Loring Mill more now.
No, the one thing I'm going to miss the most about being
Talk
intern-
louder.
Huh?
Talk louder.
The thing I'm going to miss the most, honestly, is like this stuff right here with this the student staff and like
Like
just
you're
the
not going to
chill
still do
time-
this?
The chill time at the offices and stuff like that.
Like you're not going to still do that?
I know, right? Matt is sad. Matt is also depressed.
It's like you're still going to be you. You're just not going to get paid to do it.
Yeah.
So basically, like you were already doing because you'd leave her checks in our cars. Never mind. Brent's not really leaving.
Yeah, but guess what? Now I can say no.
You can't say no. You could say no before.
Yeah, to an extent.
Cameron Kendall said, good luck to the interns this summer.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Cameron. Nice to meet you, man. I don't know who you are, but it's great to know that you're on the stream. Just kidding. I know who you are. You can come hang with me, Christy said. I guess she's talking to you, Brent. I am not sure.
I had a student say, don't go banging on the girls' window.
The girls'
Wake
windows.
them up in the morning time.
Who did that?
I did, because all of them were like,
Nope.
hey, we want to go running at 5 a.m. with everybody else. And
Yeah.
so I said, okay.
Oh my
I'm going
goodness.
running.
With their sweatshirts. 90 degrees outside and the girls are walking around in sweatshirts.
You got to be kidding,
And they're
man.
sweating.
Yeah,
Like-
they say, we want to run with you at 5 a.m. and the other boys that were wanting to run too. So I'm like, okay, I'll wake you up. So I go over there. They're not getting up. They're not coming out. So okay, you said you wanted to get up.
You just need to go in there before them this year and just hide a Bluetooth underneath one of the bunk beds. And just play some like awful like dinosaur sounds, you know, something just really crazy.
No, play scary music.
I think I'm gonna, because it was my first
Christy
year.
said you can come hang with her.
I think because it was my first year at camp, I took a little bit slow last year, but this year, like I'm coming with the pranks. Like it's gonna be on.
No pranks.
Yes.
No pranks.
It's gonna be great.
No
No
Gatorade
pranks.
bottles.
Yes, pranks. Plenty of pranks. Hey now, sweatshirts are like security blankets. Yeah. Yeah.
I got you.
I got
no,
you, Christy.
Yeah. But like for fat people, it's like when you put like tinfoil over a pork chop when it's on the grill, and like it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like it just doesn't work for us. So when we see other pork chops in saran wrap, we just get really hot. So it's, you know.
What are you talking about, bro?
What has this devolved into?
I don't know if we're on the same
Landon,
page.
Landon, it's gonna be huge. No, so I'm thinking like stink bombs, like what do you call
No, you really can't bring those to camp.
Wait, why not?
Because it's against the rules.
What about baby oil on the doorknobs?
About what?
Baby oil on the doorknobs.
No.
That's
Why?
vandalizing.
It's not vandalizing.
Yes, it is.
Do that.
Fine, I'll figure out a way to make it legal.
Josh, the problem is that you're
There is
telling
no rule
everyone-
on the forum.
Listen.
There is a rule on the forum. Josh, no pranks. Christy, no.
Hey.
I can do pranks if I want.
Hey,
I'll put a stink bomb on the bus that I'm not driving.
I will say this: we're dudes. We
Yes.
have beards.
Yes.
We gotta shave.
Yes. What do you mean we gotta shave?
I'm trying to give you a pranking item.
Oh, like Ben Gay on the face?
Do you use Ben Gay to shave?
Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. When I was in 12th grade, we went to camp in Virginia, and we had this boy. Now he's, not an issue, but back then he had a lot of acne. And one of the guys in our youth group, while he was sleeping, put Ben Gay on his face. And halfway through his sleeping, his acne started exploding. And he got like second-degree burns on his cheeks because it was burning through his acne and causing it to explode like volcanoes. I'm not even kidding. They had to rush him to the hospital. It was awful.
You're giving ideas right now.
No, I'm not. No, that idea will get you kicked out of camp.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
No, Josh, we're talking about shaving cream in your hand and then taking a feather and then you going.
Oh, that's not a prank.
Oh my gosh! Did you ever watch Heavyweights?
We did it to where we took the paper towels and we put them down beside the person's bed at NGU when we were in the what were the grossest dorms? Bruce Hall.
Yeah, Bruce.
Bruce Hall. So we took paper towels, we lined it next to the bed, and then we lined it all the way to the bathroom because naturally when they get shaving cream on their hand and then on their face, they're gonna want to go wash it off. So we put it in his hand, and then we put the paper towels down. We covered the paper towels with shaving cream all the way to the bathroom.
Oh my
he smacked
goodness.
himself in the face with the shaving cream, took off to the bathroom.
Kyla said no pranks. Stormy says seems a little unchristian. Bailey said no pranks or else we protest.
Hey,
Bailey,
We
Bailey,
prank Molly
keep
Grayson
checking your
won't tell.
backpack.
Bailey, you need to make sure that you stand by the tree where PGP happens
Yes.
every morning.
Okay, well, nice. Thanks for attempting to come, but there will be pranks. So, I'm sorry.
If there's pranks, I ain't going.
I'm not is the correct punctuation there?
Ain't is a word.
Huh?
Ain't is a word. Fine.
Fair. Okay.
Fine.
Fair.
Fine.
Okay, so let's see. What other questions can we have for Tony? Tony, what's the one thing that did I ask you? What's the one thing that excites you the most about this, or did I say scare you?
I don't
You
remember.
said scare.
I think you did both.
Did I do both?
Yeah,
For sure.
you
Both?
did both.
So I do both.
Both.
Team JB will win.
Hashtag Team Laura.
What's one thing you won't do as an intern?
One thing I won't do as an intern. You mean
Clean
like
up the bathroom.
like something that I won't do if you tell me to do it?
Yeah.
I mean,
But Bailey said, "Oh no, I'm gonna join in on the BGP this year, no cap."
That's disgusting, Bailey.
I mean, yeah, probably clean the bathroom. You're probably right, because you can do that. You figured it out.
Dang.
I'm not saying I can. I'm just saying that you also can.
So you're telling me that if a family walks into the office with a child who is sick and they throw up and they need counsel because their child just found out they had
Wow, that
cancer,
just elevated
you're not going to let me
child
counsel that family and you're going to make me clean the bathroom?
Bro,
I'm talking
Josh,
about when
okay.
you use the bathroom.
Dude, you went like the most extreme.
You went to an 11.
We were going here.
Why would I make you clean the bathroom if I used it?
Some people are like that.
You just be like, all right, Tony, here's your checklist for the day. It's like the first thing's clean the bathroom.
No, we have
rearrange-
we have a cleaning service that does that.
Well, look, he gave me the idea. I'm just taking it from the
Don't
old
trust
guy.
him. He's the old intern.
You told him today to
The
give me
old
knowledge.
intern.
I'm
Yes,
already
knowledge.
out then, apparently.
You're out of knowledge? Is that what you said?
No, I'm already out, apparently.
What do you mean?
The old intern, I'm out. I didn't even have to come and help with the stage then today.
Thank you for coming to help with the station.
Oh. Brent's all in his feelings. Show Brent some love on the chat, you guys. What is PGP again, Matt?
There's 4 meanings.
No,
technically.
they're
There's
multiple.
multiple.
All right, what is? All right, let's hear him. PGP.
All right. PGP stands for post game poop, pre-game poop, post game pee, pre-game pee, post game poot, pre-game poot.
And the game being
Like
The
before,
day.
it's before you get started going and doing something. So like,
Oh, okay.
you're waiting on the breakfast line. You walk over to the PGP tree. You take care of business, unless it needs to be required indoors.
Poot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pre-K poot.
Oh, so there's 6 terms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's multiples.
Okay.
PGP.
Well, I will gladly be partaking in that. 'Cause that's
I PGP'd before this stream.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh my God. I will say this. That was one of the fun times I had at camp.
What,
that was
PGP?
surprising. No. The lunch line.
Oh, the lunch line.
The lunch line. That gave us a lot of opportunity to actually have nice conversations and everything. And
It's
us
gonna
to
be
walk
different this
around,
year.
look like we're
I
checking
can't
our
make my
pulse.
own salad this year. I have to stand in line.
I know, dude. And that was like the best part of camp meals.
Yeah, because there's one day where the food's just awful.
Yeah.
And all you have is a salad.
Yeah. And the salad bar was like the best thing.
And this year I'm taking like a 24 pack of soda or something.
You're taking a
So you're
24 pack of
saying-
soda
Yeah.
or something.
Or something.
You know what I mean.
So you're saying I need to bring like a whole what are those little grills that you use inside?
Yes,
Yeah,
with a
alright.
cooler full of meat.
All right, let's do it.
Some bologna.
I got.
Oh, you know what? Potted meat would probably be easier.
You know,
On a
I would laugh,
grill?
but I brought my own coffee maker and had it in my
No, you
room.
did, didn't you? Yeah.
Between that and Febreze, that was the MVP for the high
Oh,
school
yeah.
area.
Oh yeah. I'm bringing a fan too. I'm bringing my
I
own
had
fan.
so many
No,
students
absolutely.
ask, "Can we get coffee? Can you please give us some coffee?" Yeah, that's fine.
So you with the high schoolers again this year? What did we talk about?
I would imagine so.
Yeah, you
Me,
with the high schoolers again.
Me, and probably someone else. Probably Tony.
Tony. And then
Do we have any other men? Brent's with middle school there, right?
Brent's gonna be in middle school.
You're in middle
Tony
school?
Miller will probably be down there in middle school.
Okay.
And then, well, that's if we're the same setup. We might be a different setup this year.
Yeah, I'd love to have those same. I mean, it's a bigger cabin. We bring the most kids, so
Well, not bringing them the most this year.
we're not.
No. So we have, no joke. Like if you're coming to camp, bring your friends, get them to sign up. We still have. I'm glad we brought this up. We still have about 30 slots left, and so. With that said, like invite your friends. We're extending the sign-ups through another week.
Landon Bailey, sign up. Sign up right now. Right now.
If you need help financially, like if you need scholarships on AliceDrive.church, click students and then click events. And then where it says register, right underneath that is a scholarship application. All you do is fill it out. You can email it to me or you can mail it into the church. And we'll work something out to where we can get you to
Is
come
JoBeth with high school
to church.
girls?
Yeah.
Nice. We're gonna have so much fun in our hall like we did last year.
Yeah.
We all hung up in the same.
Are you going to let us go to sleep? Or okay, are you?
Oh, no, I go to sleep.
Okay,
No,
so you're one of the,
I go to
okay.
sleep. Don't play with
Look,
me.
There's like some people that's like that.
My
3 in the,
encouragement for
3
you
in the
is go
morning.
to
you know?
sleep before him.
No. We were just talking about him doing pranks, and you want me to go sleep before him? What kind of idea is that?
No, I was the drill sergeant last year. I lined up and made sure everyone showered before they went to bed
Get him, Stormy. Get him. Get Landon.
because the stink was real. It was bad.
Yeah.
Febreze was the winner.
Yes.
So I'm thinking we'll definitely go see Bald Rock while we're there. I
Nice.
think
We
that
can
would be
see it
fun.
right now.
Whap.
Listen,
Whap.
hey, are you excited about Party Vehicle?
I am. I'm so excited.
That's fine.
I'm gonna
I
have.
get to have the trailer and then nobody to bother me. I get to enjoy it the way I want.
Dang,
man.
so students bother you?
Wow. Guys, he didn't mean that. Tony and
All the
Drew should
students
flip
are
a coin to be. No, it's gonna be Tony because Drew is also gonna be there. I imagine. Bailey Marks, you best freaking sign up, Landon. I know where you're going to college. I'll bug you forever. Okay, well that was nice of you. Good job there, being a nice
How long
mentor.
is forever?
I don't know. I think there was a song about it in the 80s.
If you take like forever and then make it
And a
like,
day.
forever,
Okay,
then that makes forever.
No.
I got a question for you. It's
Life,
philosophical.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
No.
Can nothing be something?
Yes.
Explain.
Okay, so if someone asks you, what are you doing right now, and you say, I'm doing nothing, that's what you're doing. You're doing nothing, so it has to exist. So it's something.
So then nothing can really exist.
So, and your things, nothing wasn't actually nothing. You just had a different term.
There's no
Nothing.
such thing as nothing.
Yes, there is.
There is such thing as nothing.
What am I holding in my hand? Nothing.
Actually,
Air.
you're holding air.
Is there hair there?
Air.
Oh. Oh, I thought you said hair.
Okay.
All right, so Tony, if you're driving 70 miles an hour, how long does it take you to get 70 miles?
An hour.
Explain.
70 miles per hour.
Yeah.
1 hour per 70 miles.
All right, stream. This is a one-time only thing. I'm gonna do a magic trick on Tony, and he's gonna fall for it. I'm gonna make him say something that he doesn't really want to say. So Tony, I'm going to get you to say no, the word N-O, not K-N-O-W, but N-O, like yes or. Good. He's learning. So, Tony, you're going down this path, okay? You're traveling down this road. You can go left or right. Both take you the same place at the same time with no distractions. Which way are you going?
Left.
Okay. You go 5 miles down. You come to another fork, okay? Left, you'll get there in half the time, but you have to go through a pit full of snakes. Or right, you'll get there in 3 times the time and have to worry about nothing. Which way are you going?
Right.
Okay. You get to the next to the final path. You have to fork off again. The left, you'll get there in 3 minutes, but you have to get bit by a spider. The right, it takes 3 hours, and you never get to see your parents again. Which way are you going?
What kind of spider?
Is it radioactive?
I don't care. A spider. Just a spider.
Just a spider in general?
Just a spider.
Okay, that way.
All right. You played this before, haven't you? Ah! Almost got him.
Oh, that close.
Huh? Josh is on TikTok. At Bearded and Bap. Go follow me.
Bearded and Bap.
I think that's what it is. Bearded and Bap or Bearded and Bap.
All right, Tony, say silk 5 times fast.
Silk?
Yeah.
Silk, 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 silk.
Say silk 5 times fast.
Silk 5 times fast.
No, say silk 5 times fast.
Silk, 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 silk.
All right, do it again.
Silk, 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 silk.
One more time.
Silk, 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 silk.
What do cows drink?
Milk.
No, they don't. They drink water.
Wait, but for real though?
For real, they drink water. They produce milk.
But okay, rewind.
Wouldn't that be a form of cannibalization if they drank milk?
Okay, every
cows-
animal
That's like
drinks
drinking
their
your own
mother's
pee,
milk.
Tony.
Well, those are
Every
cows.
mammal, not animal, mammal.
A cow, does the cow not do that?
The calves do.
No,
The
no.
calves-
That's a cow.
No.
That's a little
No,
cow.
a cow was an omnivore, or whatever they're called. The things that eat fruit. I mean plants.
That's a herbivore.
Herbivore, whatever. I don't know.
But what I'm saying is a calf is still a cow. It's just a tiny cow.
Yeah.
All right, so
He's
you
not-
disagreed. So
he's
I'm
not-
right.
He's not wrong.
I've never seen a calf drink milk.
You've never seen a calf drink its mother's milk.
No. Why
That's-
would it drink its mother's milk?
The same reason that
It's a mammal. How do mammals feed
I was
their
on
babies?
formula.
Well, that's not the milk. The milk's problem. That's not the milk's problem.
Well, no.
This is gonna get
All right. Baby cows drink milk. Cow is a cow. Thank you for that.
Cow is not. It's a calf. It's a calf.
Yeah, but it's still a cow.
It's a calf.
I don't know. Christy's on my side. I like it.
It's a calf.
That also wholly depends. That's true.
I like this.
No, Christy, no.
The cow is a cow regardless.
All right, Brent. What do you got to say before we're finished?
No, I was looking forward to the party van, but no, like y'all said, I'm not really leaving. I'm just stepping down in the capacity level and everything. But it really these last 18 months have really been a blast. It's been a blessing getting to know the students and working like this and helping over there at Pocalla. So much so that that's why I can't. As long as God's willing, I'm never going to go get away from it. So until He pulls me somewhere else, y'all are going to be stuck with me. So get ready. But I love you guys and thank y'all for this opportunity.
Go, Brent. Brent's still going to summer camp.
Oh,
He's still driving a party bus. We were just teasing him.
I know.
You can bring your own soda if you want to, Scooter. I know that you asked me that.
And the thing with the party van, whenever we figure out who the winner is, y'all gotta let me know what your favorite snacks and drinks are, so those can be provided for you during the trip.
Well, if we're taking a smaller group, we could have 2 party vans.
That's true.
Potentially.
Well, I'm taking my truck anyway, so.
Yep.
Out of my truck and the trailer. So, do I? Oh, I'll ask y'all that later.
Okay.
What about you, Tony?
Any final words?
If you could ask Brent one question about his experience, what would it be?
Yeah. What's one legit question you have about this internship?
A legit question?
One legit, like for real question.
What is it?
I want to hear a not legit question.
All right, so
Yeah. What's a not legit question?
after his legit question.
What kind of milks do calves drink?
2%? No fat? Almond?
Could you see the baby calf? This ain't skim. You know.
Oh.
What have you been eating, Mom?
Who has the better insuring, Josh or Brent? What?
Fair insurance.
Well, I would say that Brent has definitely tested his and it's paid off.
Josh definitely has the better music. Are we doing leader shirts this year?
The
Yeet.
music in my songs it's appropriate.
Yes, we're doing special shirts.
Oops, college retreat. All right, Tony, what's your question?
So yeah, what's your legit question?
All right, so it doesn't necessarily have to do with the job itself. Okay, so for both Delmar and Josh, what is the food that you're just gonna like? If you're gonna surprise them by bringing them lunch, what are you gonna bring them?
Okay, so for Delmar, it's going to be right now probably a grilled chicken sandwich from Bojangles.
All right, so
but take the bread off.
with no,
That sounds weird.
Just go with it.
But trust me.
can you validate that? Is that true?
That's what he does.
that,
He takes
yeah.
the bread off.
What does he do with the bread?
He doesn't eat it.
Chucks.
He just eats the chicken.
He'll eat a
Yeah.
grilled chicken biscuit.
Yeah.
It's only 400 calories.
Okay, so yeah, that.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Uh-huh.
I got you. Yeah.
All right, and let's see. For Josh, I'll be honest. Josh is one of these that it's hard to pick for him. I have gone many places, and Josh is not very fond of a lot of them. The only thing I've ever gotten Josh to really be happy about food-wise was a lemon thyme chicken I made for him one time.
Now you told me that you like Mon Cafe, but that didn't help me. What do you like for Mon Cafe?
Chicken
Any chicken
and rice. No, the teriyaki
He
chicken.
does like Mon. I forgot about
Alright, so
that.
chicken
but
and rice.
I hate Mon, so I never went there.
All right, now what's your unlegit question?
non-legit
question?
I gotta think about what that means, man.
Well, see, no, that was to me like you
What
asking
kind of
about the
toilet paper
job.
does Josh use?
Whatever the church has.
The
Bark?
church has toilet paper?
All right, non-legit question.
Non-legit question.
Just like a stupid question or something, funny question or something like that. That's what I was meaning
Man.
by legit.
One of y'all need to help me out. Help me out.
What does a bee say when he walks through the door?
What does a bee say when he walks through the door?
Honey, I'm home.
Oh.
Dad jokes. I got them.
But thank
But
you.
I'm not a dad.
A big shout out to Jay Wren for sending us this video of this calf drinking her mother's milk. Let's all enjoy this
What
video.
did you say this was?
A calf drinking its mother's milk.
Did you hear that, Christy?
It's still a cow.
Okay, go
man,
do it.
regardless
It's a calf.
of what-
A
No.
calf is a baby cow.
A calf is
Yes,
a baby
but if he
cow.
never becomes a baby cow and he dies a calf.
But he is still a
is
cow.
a
No.
baby.
Regardless.
No,
Yes.
no. You're not a man until.
Pause.
Stop.
let's not go there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys. Hibachi so much better.
Osaka is so much better.
What?
Hibachi and Osaka are owned and operate by the same people.
And Osaka looks.
Hibachi? No. Hibachi is gross. Speaking of which, what's the one that Dale likes so much?
The hibachi.
Oh, that's the one she's talking about?
No.
that's what
I'm
he's
talking about
talking about.
hibachi with the orange roof. Dale loves that
Charlotte said that she
hibachi
loves.
The
grill
buffet.
that was over there across from Osaka. But
Osaka,
no,
okay.
the other one that Dale likes is the one across from Golden Corral that got
So-
shut down, unfortunately.
So, Matt, Josh, are you children's humans?
Children's human. That's a good point.
Yes, but they're not women or men. They are child.
Yeah, but they are child, not children. They are child. Mr. Grammar.
But they are male and female.
So, speaking since Delmar's here, Delmar, next time we go to Osaka, next time we go to Osaka, we need to go and check and see if that piece of chicken that we left in the air freshener is still there. Because if it's been there for this whole time, I'm never going back there again, ever. And I'm not even going to order. I'm going to walk right back out.
Man.
He probably hates Chick-fil-A too. Who hates Chick-fil-A? Brent? Yeah.
I hate soggy chicken.
Yeah. So he likes to go to Yeah, he's a bandwagoner. He likes to go to Popeyes where all the chicken is soggy and has too much mayonnaise and all tastes like pickle juice. But if you want real chicken, everyone knows where you go. So Bojangles. So yeah.
Yes. The Cajun biscuit is fantastic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because Landon ate my Bojangles the other day.
I feel like you're just eating a
But didn't he give you money for lunch?
He did.
Yeah, you can't call the man out like that.
I can't call him out.
I came home and Morgan goes, Tony's lunch was on the table. I said, well, Landon got it. He goes, Landon didn't have no lunch. I was like, oh, no, sorry. Brent, you hate God's chicken. That's kind of sacrilegious. Yeah. God makes all chicken. So wherever the chicken comes from, they're all God's.
Chick-fil-A is pre-blessed by God.
I don't think that. I just think it tastes better.
No, but a lot of people do.
Yeah.
It is prayed over.
That means nothing.
Yeah.
Just because a lot of people do.
Cool. Well, Matt.
Brent should pray us out.
Yeah.
Lord bless you. All right.
Bless this mess.
Yes. All right. Everybody bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this night. Lord, just thank you for this opportunity I've had to work with such amazing people. Lord, please be with Drew and Tony as they take their next step this summer, working with Josh, Matt, and JB. Lord, let them help as many students as they possibly can grow closer to you. Lord, be with us as we finally get back together in a couple weeks, have some fun with some paint war, and Lord, just be with us as we get ready to head to camp and learn more about you. And it's in everything that we do and say in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Love you guys. See you later.
Oh, you want to tell me about next week?
Next week. Oh, yeah. Before we go, real quick, don't forget we are regathering this Sunday. And if you are a senior and you sent your stuff in, which today is the last day to send your stuff in, we will acknowledge you as we regather on the 31st, this Sunday during the 11 o'clock service. So, was it not coming through? I don't like this right now. This is really weird. Alright, so we are acknowledging our seniors, and also next week we will have nothing, no streams, no anything. We're going to take a week off because June 10th we are going to kick off the summer with a paint war. It will be from 6 to 7:30 on Wednesday night at the church. So this is your chance to invite friends, bring people. We're going to slap paint on everybody. It's going to be awesome. Come out. We have a good time every single year. It's an awesome way to kick off our summer. So June 10th, 6 to 7:30. We look forward to seeing you there. Bye.
I got a